I'll start by maybe reinforcing Ponch's point. Gingko simply would not be here without early government funding. So as you're thinking about industrial policy, that's something that we're not going to forget now in the position we're in today. Today Ginkgo is the largest designer of synthetic DNA in the world. What does that mean? It means you go on a computer, you type ATC, GGG, you hit print, and a piece of DNA gets printed out of our labs in Boston or partner companies like Twist in California. We then take that DNA and we put it into the genome of a cell. Think like installing an app on your phone, and it makes the cell do something new, right? And that's our business. We do that as a service for customers. So what types of applications are we seeing our customers ask for? Well, we work with Bayer Crop Science on a project, $100 million project, to engineer microbes to produce fertilizer for crops. Well, they take nitrogen right out of the air and feed it to the crop. If you were successful at this, that's 1% to 2% of global greenhouse gas. It's a big supply chain problem, as we know today in fertilizers. That's one project. We have a project with a company called Alonia that's asked us to engineer microbes to break down PFAS. This is something where the administration's really led with the EPA to get this chemical out of our water sources, right? And we work with companies that want rare disease treatments to rare earth element recovery. The range on bioengineering is unbelievable, right? And to me, this means that the DNA age that's coming is going to be more important than the electronics age that we saw over the last 75 years. While biology is programmable, like electronics and computers, it's important to note that it's not predictable like computers. And we saw this with COVID-19. Biology can get out of control. And so it was great to hear the comments about biosecurity and biosafety. I think this is going to be absolutely critical as we do this. And we've been lucky to work with the CDC, with their airports program that caught the first cases of BA2 and BA3 entering the US that were sequenced. This is the beginnings of like a hurricane warning system for infectious disease. We have to have this stuff as we enter the age of programmed biology. We work with HHS through Operation Expanded Testing. This is, in my opinion, one of the most important biosecurity programs in the country. It kept schools open through the Omicron wave. It's rolled out nationwide, available for free in schools, enormously important. The last thing I want to say is, as we're building this technology, it's extremely important that we do it with care. It was excellent to hear the comments about wanting to share the benefits of this technology with the wider public. I think it's also important to note we want the wider public to participate in this technology. We spend a lot of time on literacy. We teach people to read and write. We need bioliteracy. We need to teach people to read and write DNA so that they're not just receiving the benefits of this, they're the actual creators of this in the future. And so I want to say, the DNA age is coming, and I want to thank you all for your leadership in making sure that it's built on U.S. values. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Chakrabarty.
Yeah, I just wanted to echo Jason to say thank you for all the work you all are doing to make this possible. You may not know Solugen very well, so I'll give a brief history of what we do. Our mission is to decarbonize the